Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr in, well, to be precise, Inquisitor Prophecy in another round, this time again a purge against some Eldari and of course the global event verdict of termination. What's it called? Oh, I tapped out. Following standard Ordox Senna's entrapment protocols, a herd of Eldari beasts were lured out of the webway. The invaders are hoping to retrieve spirit stones of their fallen masters, spring the trap and dispense the Emperor's boundless mercy upon the Abhuman Filth. No Xenos shall escape. Or Xenos, you might even say.
Demons, heretics, enact the Emperor's will and purge the universe of their taint. Let hatred be our shield, and their blood our salvation.
We will at least find out whether that is going to be our salvation, although in the dark 40k universe, that is with a decaying, that you have to say, with a decaying emperor on the golden throne, of course, acceleration is not that easy to come. Coming to think about the hobby, about tabletop gaming, about not Games Workshop but Warhammer 40k, in the end, I know, when this episode is coming up, this news is already 2-3 weeks old, I assume, but Games Workshop has released first pictures of the new Mephiston model, and I have to say, Mephiston is one. I started the hobby of course, playing the game, playing Space Marines, and my first army I started to collect, never finished. That's the bad part. Were actually Dark Angels, and Commander Dante, I don't know whether I pronounce it correctly in English, won the chapter master of the bloody Blood Angels, but in the end Mephiston was my favorite character of the Blood Angels, not only because of the model, which is an absolute insane model back in the day, you have to say, but the new model, which of which Games Workshop now has released the first pictures, is a absolute stunner. You've got to love that little beast. I still, with the Dark Angels, I enjoyed Dark Angels, Blood Angels. I really enjoyed the company, Death Company, enjoyed that, the models, everything. The Death Company chaplain, very amazing model and everything. Oh man, loved, absolute, back in the day, my favorite, oh, there I sneezed, I'm sorry. My favorite chapter of all.
Their demise is your salvation, Inquisitor.
Currently, although you have to say, probably the vanilla chapter out there with not too many. Well, now I think it adjusts back in the day. Ultramarines, for example, were actually had no special rules, were not special, which in some sort actually makes sense if you think about the codex. Oh, good lord, what was the codex called from which Gilliman wrote, where the chapters in the end were put down to 1,000 brothers in the end? That one, it makes then sense that the Ultramarines, don't have too many special rules like the grip thing, the Dark Air, the Space Force, for example, had in one edition. But in the end, now I'm back to not only Adeptus Custodes, absolutely love them models, and as being the Emperor's guards, but Ultramarines with Gilliman, wonderful model. I love them Primarchs, to be completely bloody honest with you. But I am actually diversing topics right here. We are still in a wonderful not Games Workshop, but in a wonderful Warhammer 40k game. In the end, since if I count up how many hours, not only hours I put in playing this game for my YouTube channel, but if I think about the hours I played in the off, it is, I think, the one and only Games Workshop or Warhammer game, or game with a Warhammer topic, whether it's fantasy or 40k, doesn't matter, where I put in my most gaming hours. Fun fact. And I think second of that is going to be Warhammer 40k Sanctus Reach. I haven't checked there in a while. I was under the impression there was another DLC at one point coming out with Tyranids in it. Would absolutely love to return to this game in a while. Had an absolute blast playing this game. Loved it, and anybody of you guys who's looking for a good Warhammer 40k game, I can only say try Sanctus Reach. Not a bad game, not the best game you will ever play out there, but not bad as well. The same actually I think counts for Dawn of War 3. I loved the game as well. Although again, if you put it in a RTS or in a overall game goodness thing, of course not the greatest of games out there. Okay, then resummoning them, and these swooping hawks are actually quickly taken down with no problem whatsoever. Respawning. And going into this direction, we even have a little chest. So we pulled a few enemies, which we'll take down, and then after that go to the last couple of enemies remaining. Well, there actually is a larger group, and I had the hope that we are at. Yes, we have found the next target.
You are no Astartes, but you can certainly fight Inquisitor.
And ain't that amazing? I was very disappointed already, but we have our target found. Is she already down? Or did she teleport away? I'm a little bit... If we don't get that accounted to, then I am very aggravated. At least I read a special name. And these Spectres, of course, are so easily and quickly killed off.
You gave them death generously. My compliments.
Very, thank you very much, man. So exiting, I am of course the one thing only for me that is going to count is whether we took down the desired target. That is the only thing that counts. Only the other stuff does not count at all. Come on, give me them items, and then we will have a quick look to the right side and see whether we are lucky or not. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, that's very nice. In the end, so only one influence system. Nice. So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 remain. So maybe we even make it. That of course would be amazing. And I think if I take a quick look through here, we are going to do it like that, and then going to do it like that. So that is the thing, in my opinion, we had to do. So this time we were lucky, so that means we are probably going to have again the next 5 or 4 or 3 episodes are probably not going to have any enemy kill, although this character quickly died off. Anyhow guys, that right now leads us to the end of this episode, and you know it, I as usual really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this episode, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty.